Hello everyone, I'm Ken, a librarian at the Hinton Municipal Library. Today I'd like to show you lynda.com. Lynda.com is a great resource for learning new skills. You'll even get certificates of completion when you finish courses. To start using lynda.com, you will first need to open up a browser and go to the library's webpage. Whatever browser you usually use will work, whether it be Microsoft Edge, Google Chrome, or in this case I'll be using Firefox. When our browser is open, we'll want to go to hintonlibrary.org. Once we're at hintonlibrary.org, we can click on e-resources on the top bar, and then in the new search bar, type in Lynda. Once here, you can click on this blue button to go to lynda.com. When we get to lynda.com, we'll need to enter in our library card number and our library card PIN. By default, your PIN will be the last 4 digits of the phone number that you gave to the library when you registered. When you've done that, you can click on Login. When you log on to lynda.com, you will see that your first name by default is set to lynda.com and your last name is set to member. You will also not have an email address. You might choose to give Lynda your name and email address. When you're done with that, scroll down a little bit and click Save. The homepage of lynda.com may change depending on what courses you have started and what interests you have shown to the website. For example, you can see the continue watching, my playlists, and my current learning path. Let's take a look at the subjects we can learn with lynda.com. Hover your mouse over the library drop-down bar. Here we have a broad array of choices. When you hover over title, you will see that it is further broken up depending on topic, software, and learning path. In some cases, there will also be further guides. A learning path is a curated series of courses to help you complete a goal. Let's explore the education and e-learning resource. Here we can click See All. At first glance, we can see the new courses that they have, as well as learning paths, documentaries, and any weekly series they might have. By scrolling further down the page, we can see all the courses and videos that they have available. We can sort these results with the drop-down bar on the top right. We can also narrow down the results with the list on the left. For example, we might want to just look at the beginner level courses. Here we can see the title of a course, the author or teacher, the length of the course, the level of the course, when it was created, and how many times it has been viewed. Anytime we see a plus icon, we can click that to add the course to a playlist. Also on this page, we can see a preview of the course or go to it right away. Showing the preview will open up a pop-up video. Let's do that now.
It's incredibly easy to feel.
Here we can see a short preview of the course, as well as getting some additional details that we could see on the previous page. The beginner level, the number of views, the duration, and the start of a little blurb. Now let's go into the course. On the course page, we can change the layout. We can again add it to a playlist. We can share the video to others. And by clicking these two buttons, we can also see the keyboard shortcuts for videos. Or we can take a tour. If you're new to lynda.com, it might be worthwhile to take this tour. We can also see the contents of the course. This is the sections and specific topics that will be talked about. By clicking on this little icon over here, we can add bookmarks to the course. We can, of course, search the course, and we also have a notebook. With the notebook, you can write your own notes as you take the course. Looking a bit further down, we have an overview of the course. We also have a transcript, or the ability to download the course to view offline. In the transcript, we can see there's some subtle highlighting as we look over the words. That's to jump to certain points in the video. So if you click something, it'll jump to that point.
It's incredibly easy to feel overwhelmed, and that's not even covering day-to-day email conversations.
There may be other tabs as well. I've seen things like frequently asked questions or exercise files. The video player on lynda.com is fairly standard. There's the play button. You can go back 10 seconds. You can go to the previous or next video. I've also seen those buttons in the top left. You can change the level of the sound. You can change the speed at which the video plays. You can add closed captioning. And there's settings for video quality, autoplay, bringing in a pop-out. Finally, there's the ability to full screen. Scrolling further down on the page, we can see the subjects and the software discussed in this video. If we click on any of these, we'll be taken to other courses with these topics. Finally, on this page, we can see videos that we might want to watch after we finish this course. Let's take a look at our profile now. If you scroll to the top, wait for that drop down and click My Profile. Here we can see the contact information that we gave Linda. You can also set your own interests by clicking on these boxes. And we can also see news and email options. Next, we can take a look at our playlists by clicking on Playlists from this drop-down. You can see that I have 3 playlists here, including the one that we just added. On this page, it'll show you your progress through your playlists, as well as individual courses, and the duration of these courses. You can edit, watch, copy your playlist if you want to share with others. From this page, or in the drop-down, we can go to our course history and see courses that we've taken before. You can see the recommended videos based on your previous viewings or courses that you've taken. You can view any bookmarks that you have, including these 2 that we just made, as well as certificates of completion. Again, you can view any of these also by using the drop-down. Lynda.com also has a neat feature to find courses by defining your own goals. At the bottom we will see a progress tracker. This will display on your home page if you would like. For now, let's say that we want to learn about illustration. We can select illustration. There's also more options if you choose, but when you've selected your choice, press continue. Here it'll ask what kind of occupation you want, which you can select or skip. Based off the illustration selection that we made, it'll have recommendations for courses. Before I talked about learning paths. Learning paths are a series of courses that will help you complete a goal. For example, I started this one earlier. For an example, let's take a look at some of the learning paths under the IT subject. Learning paths are a sort of curated bundle of courses that can be done individually, but when moved together can help you work towards some sort of different career. For example, a data scientist or a network administrator. We can see here how many hours each of these learning paths will take. And when you click on one, you can also see the individual courses involved in this learning path. Again, with the author and the duration of each course. You can only be on one learning path at a time. For example, if I click Start Learning, it'll give me a prompt saying that I'm already on one and I can start this one and it will keep my progress for the other one, but they really want you to just have one sort of goal or focus at a time. If I click cancel and go to the home page by clicking lynda.com, I can see my current learning path here and continue on with the courses. You can see I already earned this one certificate, and this would be the next course in the learning path. This has been the basics of getting started with lynda.com. We hope that you will take a few courses and enjoy learning something new. If you have any issues, please feel free to contact library staff. At the bottom of lynda.com's website, they also have some support and FAQs. We appreciate any likes you can give this video and encourage you to follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting your local library.